Hey there, Michael Richards is on the James Show. Michael Richards not coming on because he's a huge fan of the James Show. He's actually going to be in town at the Texas Theater February 15th. And Michael, I understand that you've taken up comedy or, resumed comedy, but this is an evening of conversations, questions, and answers at the Texas Theater. So what's actually going on here? Is this a stand-up event?
Somewhat so. From my book, Entrances and Exits, I enact the stories. I'm on my feet. I'm performing. Before it was a lot of words about so much of my life. Now I'm on my feet, showing my life through performance. Yeah.
So tell me about the book, Entrances and Exits.
Oh, well, that's a big one. It's an arc from my childhood all the way to, up to the age of 74. It covers a lot, certainly much of my career, and just the nature of growing up, the ups and downs, just living, and so forth. So that book, it's made it to the New York Times bestseller, and it took me 3 years to write. And I'm deeply into what my life had been, and where I think it's going, and where I'm at right now at 76.
Is there going to be a lot of crowd participation in this? Is that what's going on?
Somewhat so. At the end, I like to ask questions, or I let the crowd write down their questions, and I'll pick a few. I wish I could get into all of it, but I pick about 3 or 4 questions, and then I go from there.
That seems a challenging venue to do it in because it's so big.
Yeah, it is. It is. And I've done some of this here in California. I did 7 shows just to see how I feel being back in front of an audience in this manner on the stage. I started out on the stage, so I took to it well. But I noticed that people do want to participate. They'd like to ask me some questions, so I do indeed keep that in mind and let that occur at the end of the show. Yeah.
So has this tour already been going on? Have you already done a few of these shows?
Yes, in California, I whipped my whistle, so to speak. Yeah. I wanted to make sure that this is something I do indeed want to do, and it came through for me. I said, okay, let's giddy up.
Are you getting the same questions at every show?
No, it varies. No, they're never the same questions, and I like it. I like to be loose. I like to work improvisationally, off the cuff, and get to what the question is asking of me. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're talking with Michael Richards, who is on tour, and he's going to be in Dallas, well, technically Grand Prairie, February 15th at Texas Theater. So
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. So Michael Richards.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. So you actually have a hell of a life story going on. I was doing a little bit of prep for the show, and aside from some of your TV work, I remember you doing bit parts on other shows before you did Seinfeld and whatnot. I didn't realize you had so much going on. I didn't realize you were a military veteran. I didn't realize your family backstory, and you actually have quite a body of work to pull from.
Yeah, quite a bit of life, in a place of reflection and going through so much of it, where my life story has taken me, and it is a story to understand. Each of us has a story to be known, as if I'm in a play, to understand the meaning of the play and so forth, that kind of thing. Lots to draw from.
One thing I like about you is in 2026, when the world is so polarizing, you seem to be one of the few people that has remained not a political animal. I don't know if you're a Democrat, Republican, Libertarian, a Klingon. I don't know. You could be a Jedi. I don't know. Is that on purpose?
Well, I just recognize all races, colors, and creeds, so I'm open-minded, and that's what makes us all American.
Right. Just everyone has opinions, and I don't know. I have so much respect for people who can still have a career and not have to go on the crutch of letting the world know about their political opinions. Has it been tough? Do you get asked a lot of political questions?
No, I don't. To my surprise, actually, I don't believe I'm a political animal. I'm just not in that court. I don't have all the information to understand the moves that determine a political event. What's behind these events? As George Carlin had said, well, you ain't part of the club.
Yeah.
To understand the decisions made behind closed doors. But I do keep open and trust that the leadership is going to get the job done, so America stays safe, and the world is getting along with itself as best as possible.
It's so good to see you getting back to comedy and doing some work again.
Thank you.
You were missed on your hiatus. I thought that was a completely ridiculous situation that you were put in, and I'm glad you're back at it. So everybody, if you want to see Michael Richards, he's going to be at the Texas Theater February 15th. That's this coming weekend. Don't wait to get your tickets. It very well might sell out, and it's not that bad. I looked it up. But the cheap seats were, I think, $54. So
yeah, I want to keep it that way.
You must have, because that's a big venue, and when I've gone there before, it's usually more than that. So, hey, I'm honored to finally at least meet you on the phone, Michael Richards. Don't be a stranger, sir.
Oh, thanks, man. Hey, come by, will you?
February 15th, I got to.
Yeah, can you be there?
Well, I'm invited to Chris Putnam's housewarming party, so maybe I'll try and do
bring
both.
Everybody over. Get them on a bus. Get over to the show.
Okay, we'll talk to Claire and see if I can get some freebies, maybe. I would love to go. I'm a huge fan, Michael Richards.
Come on out. Come on out.
You know what? You're very persuasive. I'll try and make that happen. That is fantastic. Will you remember me? Will you remember James Parker, the dude from the radio?
Absolutely.
That's so cool.
Absolutely. I've been waiting for this interview for a week now. Thank you, James.
Well, let's make that happen. All right. Look at that. Mom, Kramer knows who I am. Thank you. This is Michael Richards. Again, February 15th, Texas Theater. Go get your tickets now.
Thanks, James.
Okay, and I'll just cut it off there, and we'll replay this today at, 3:30, I think.
Okay, really, truly, James, come by.
I really, truly...
If you can. Okay, man.
I shall. Me and the wife already have a babysitter because we are going to a friend's housewarming party, but I think you're before that.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Well, I'll be back. I mean, I'm just starting out. I'm just starting out and opening up to a lot more cities. So hopefully I come back to Texas.
Well, I hope so too. Well, listen,
see.
I'll tell you right now, it's a more than 50% chance I'll be there.
Okay, cool. Let me know. I'll get you certainly comped, and look forward to meeting you, James.
Fantastic.
If it takes place. Till then, James.
Thanks, Michael.
The James Show Podcast.